Hey guys, Craig here, welcome back to some more Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. In the previous episode, we continued on World 3, getting basically to the final few levels in World 1. Did I say World 3? I mean, we went through 3 levels in World 1. But yeah, this brings us to a new type of level in this game. One that I actually really enjoy. That being the silhouette levels. The silhouette levels are basically just the same as any other type of level. There's no real difference to it, except for the looks. The looks are allowed just the entire world basically just to be black, except for a couple of things, which are like, of course, Donkey Kong's I was about to say necklace. I mean his tie and Diddy's cap and all that, which just makes these like the most beautiful levels in the entire game. There is also a wee bit of there is something that makes it a bit more difficult though. As you'll be able to see later on in the level, enemies do tend to camouflage themselves as bushes and all, and by the way, there's a puzzle piece down that like weak structure below if you roll into it. But yeah, it makes it a bit harder. But I love these levels. I don't think there's enough, but I do know if I overdid it, it wouldn't be as special whenever you got to one. But I just think that these levels are beautiful. Let's be honest here. Just have a look at this. It's beautiful. Like just all the way all the colors mix with one another, I think is amazing. But yeah, there we go. Later on in this episode we're introduced to 2 new types of levels. And one you could guess, another one you couldn't really, but I've kind of explained it earlier on the Let's Play. We'll get around to it later on. Let's see, can we get all the bananas? We did not get all the bananas. It's 7 or we don't get all the bananas, is it? But yeah, I think today I'm going to be talking about, oh shit, I had a topic in my, I guess I could talk about the first time I got really into the Donkey Kong series, which I've told you a tiny bit about before. So it was back in 2014, 2013, I can't really remember. It was whenever Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D came out. And I remember it was actually in the release date I got. I wasn't intentionally getting on the release date, but, well, I just got on the release date. So it was the release date of Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. I hadn't really looked up anything, and I mean anything, about the Donkey Kong series. And basically I was doing a bit of research about it before, like you do whenever a new game comes out, just to like check what it's like. And I had family over at the time. Also, I'm going to maybe quiet in a wee second to explain something about lower aspects about the silhouette levels. So you go down things like that, and as you can see, I passed by it so quickly, but there's a star icon there, and the star icon is like one of the things that are like, I don't really know how to say it, but are an important element of the silhouette levels, because there's these background silhouettes and like shapes of, like, let's say a banana or a star, and if you get in them, it could get you a puzzle piece and all. So keep your eyes out for them. Also, yeah, I think both of these times I was trying to go for Diddy, but I failed by getting Diddy both times because I suck. But yeah, it's amazing. I'm loving this game. But okay, because I had family around, so when I went down to Tesco's, or if you're from America, Walmart. If that was a horrible American accent, I would like to apologise to all the Yanks who are watching who took offence to that shitty accent. Also the fact I called them Yanks. But yeah, I went down and I was like, oh cool, this game looks pretty cool. I've saw a wee bit about it. It was back in the days whenever I used to watch like Let's Plays every day. I haven't been able to lately. I still do watch Let's Plays, mind you. It's not that I'm like against Let's Plays or anything, it's just like I'd never have the time anymore to do it. But okay, there's a puzzle piece here which I miss out on. I'm going to explain how I do it. When all these bananas go, you have to roll with Diddy Kong. Don't do what I'm doing. I don't even know why I'm doing that. Like, yeah, if you roll, it makes it so easy, and then you just get a puzzle piece, and it's basically just a free puzzle piece. So that's really it. So it's the day Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D came out. I never saw anything about the Donkey Kong games at all, and I played it a wee bit, but I remember I played just a tiny bit of it in release, and it was really good. And yeah, I went down, I did hardly any research. I think I watched maybe the first level or so. I was like, wow, this game looks pretty fun. I didn't realise how difficult it was. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is I never really, like, the story isn't really that interesting, but I still think it's a bit cool. You know, also the easiest way to deal with those guys is just wait a couple of extra seconds and get the Kong lair after that, because then you won't have to deal with them down this level, even though they're not really the hardest to defeat. And then yeah, but yeah, I didn't really have an interesting story of it, but just basically the point of it all is like, I played it for so long during that time, and I got a bit addicted to the game because it's so good, and I think you guys know that as well. But here we go. Also, I want to say this Let's Play, I was to the point I'm at now, I'm surprised how well I'm doing with puzzle pieces and all. Like, and I don't think it's going like, well, the quality of me getting them is going to go down, because I've been playing a bit of Returns 3D, the game I've just been talking about, strangely enough, just for a bit of fun. And yeah, this is another type of level we have to go for. It's if you get all of the Kong letters in the world, like the Kong, have the Kong levels appear, like 1K, 1 Kong, and those are the hardest levels in the game, without a doubt. So yeah, but I love this boss here, which we're going to be getting up to. But it's a big top boss or something. I didn't actually read it a wee bit there. But yeah, it's so good, and I think, I don't even remember, I used Cranky. Okay, starting off this boss, I do want you guys to listen to the boss theme for a wee second, because this is probably one of my favourite boss themes in the entire game, and you'll know why whenever you hear it. So I'm going to let you just be quiet for a wee second, and I'm going to explain what bosses are like. Alright then, now we're getting into the second phase of a boss. I'm going to try to explain how Donkey Kong Country games bosses usually go. So if you guys have played like Mario games and all, you'll know it's like a 3-hit boss type of thing. And the 3 hits are usually really easy. As I've said many times, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is not an easy game. And that's actually what makes it kind of fun, in my opinion. Like, the bosses in Donkey Kong games can be extremely challenging, like this one is. But yeah, that's really the big thing about it. If they're not easy, most of the bosses, the 2 I've encountered anyway, have 9 hits each. Three phases of 3 hits. That's what I'm trying to say. Try to say it 3 times fast, or 9 times, or how many times ever you want to say it fast. But yeah, the boss just gets harder, especially during like parts like these. The funny thing is, the one thing I always forgot to do, which probably would make this boss 10 times easier, is special moves. How did I forget about that? But yeah, you just have to survive this, really. And yeah, the boss gets new hits and all. And as you can see, he doesn't really give you a chance to hit him at times. So yep. It's at this point I was half panicking, but I thought it was going to be easy enough. But then I was happy whenever I saw this, because this is a really easy one to hit the boss. So that is a part that I messed up on, because it's been so long since I've done a boss. What you're supposed to be doing at that point is you're supposed to, whenever you get right up to a boss, not at the start, because it said X and Y to start, so I got a bit confused. But it's whenever you get right up to the face of a boss, you want to spam the living shit out of X and Y to try to beat the boss as much as possible, really. But yeah, there we go. World 1 is complete, which gives us a barrel to World 2, which is also known as... not Windmill Hills. Damn it, come on. Show me. Autumn Heights. So we're going to go back to the Lost Mangroves, because obviously we've got that Kong stage still to do. And yep, I'm actually surprised how well I did with the Kong stage, because as I said before, these are the hardest levels in the game. Mind you, this one was actually a pretty easy one. This one is a pretty easy one, still by far the hardest level we've encountered so far, but still the easiest. We'll probably probably one of the hardest Kong stages. The second Worlds one, holy crap, that gave me a bit of trouble, but you'll see why whenever we get to it. Like, this one isn't too bad, but it's still good fun. I love this Kong stages, even though they're difficult. Like, they're so much fun to do. And also, the big thing about the Kong stages is, at the end of the stage, you'll get a special item. Plus, you can get new, like, art with the puzzle pieces. And I am going to try to show off what all the art and everything is at a post-game at the end of the series. Like, I have been going back and playing through the levels I've already played through to get the remaining puzzle pieces I missed. But yeah, one of the things you have also, a big hint about the puzzle pieces before I say anything else is one thing I remembered whenever I was like playing a bit of this earlier on. Well, probably whenever I first started playing it. It's a pretty easy hint, but it's something that you can keep your mind on, just basically. And that's the fact that you can, after you die, you can get the puzzle pieces again. So let's say if you think you won't be able to survive after getting a puzzle piece, and let's say you got one heart left, like, it doesn't matter if you sacrifice yourself, because you'll still keep the puzzle piece. This game would be 10 times harder if you weren't allowed to keep the puzzle piece, basically, if you died. Because, yeah, the suicidal puzzle pieces is sometimes one of my strategies. Not often, just if it's a really difficult one, I'm like, yeah, I don't mind dying for this. But yeah, I'm really surprised, because this is my first playthrough in this level, and I'm like, wait, it's my first playthrough, and I haven't died yet. I'm 3/5 of the way at least. I did scratch out. Kind of the funny part is I'm 4/5 because if you collect all the bananas here, you'll get a puzzle piece. The reason it isn't annotated is because I do cut back and just do it anyway. But because I wasn't commentating at the time, I was like, you know what, it doesn't matter if I miss out this part. So yeah, if you collect all of the bananas and banana coins and everything, you will get a puzzle piece. And I'm not gonna lie, this part is pretty difficult. You guys, this is my second attempt. I just want to show you the improvements I've made, you know, of my gameplay wise. Because before I had one heart left whenever I started with Diddy. Also, yeah, the reason I die here is because I didn't realize that the rope was going to break, basically. But yeah, I believe this is my third or fourth attempt just. And I think this might be the attempt I actually went on. Like, that's what I mean. This level isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. See? That's us. That was the level. Also, yeah, I thought that was the end of the level. That weird shrine thing, but no, that's the final puzzle piece. because I was like, I don't want to miss a puzzle piece. But yeah, there we go. We get a present and we got a rune, I think it is. I don't actually know. I do have to admit this. I have not done all the Kong temples in Tropical Freeze before. Because I don't think I never really completed the game. I think I'd use like a warp skip if there is one to beat the game. My first attempt. Yeah, it's a relic. I'm not sure. I'm going to cut that out just in case that's right, but I'm not sure. It'll unlock something. We'll see, I guess. Also, this is me forgetting how to swap worlds. And thanks to this for the as you can see by the time on us and us for the episode. You have thought that would be us, but nah. I forgot we did that level, that other level at the start of the episode. Like a smart person. This is my first playthrough, so this was the final recording of the first session, so I couldn't really cut out the end. I thought that there was a couple of short levels at the start here that we would, you know, but we do that. But yeah, if you go back there, you have to throw a barrel or something at that first thing. Underneath the logs there's a bomb or something you can throw at it, I'm not sure. I think it's a barrel. But basically just throw it at the shield at the start and it'll bring you to a bonus round. And yeah, I'm missing... you can say that the puzzle pieces aren't going very well at the start of this world. Seeing as I missed the first two puzzle pieces immediately. But yeah, since we've done 2 short levels, it doesn't really matter that we're starting off world 2. Mind you, for the rest of the worlds, I do start... For the rest of the worlds, starting off... for the rest of the time we start the worlds, I do begin on a new I begin a new world in a new episode. That's what I'm trying to say. So I cannot speak apparently. But yeah, this is also what I mean by this. By the world now in this game has so much variety to it. But yeah, there's puzzle pieces left, right, and center. You're like, well, I haven't even moved past the first screen. That's supposed to be our 4th, even though it's only the 2nd. And because the first one I honestly should not have missed, but unfortunately that's the way the cookie crumbles. Also, something I want to say is, for people who are fans of Gaming Dream Team, don't worry, we're not taking a big break. It's just the fact that I had that charity live stream. And if people don't know what the Gaming Dream Team is, it is my 2nd channel, which is in the channel cards to the top right hand corner of the screen. And it's on the end screens at the end of the episode. So if you want to check out that, also it's in the description and on my recommend channel list on my channel. Until I said it out loud, I didn't realize how much I had it advertised on my channel. But yeah, go check that out. Subscribe, even 3D, because we are going to be returning. The main reason why there hasn't been any uploads in the past few weeks is we did have a few things pre-recorded, but unfortunately the audio was lost for our new Let's Play that me and Stefan are doing. And then for the rest of the stuff, what we should have had, what we usually record weekly, I had a charity live stream, then went to Spain, came home, and now Stefan and James are both actually doing a pantomime at the moment. So I have to leave them to do that. I'm actually watching them tonight. I would go watch him every year. It was funny because last year I went to watch him. I had never met Stefan before. Like, it shows how much our friendship has changed in the last year. I had never met Stefan last year. I saw pictures of him and all during the pantomime and all, but like I didn't know him whatsoever. So I knew of him, but I didn't know him. So it's gonna be weird going to see him tonight, and I will actually know Stefan. I've only met him once as well, so I'm actually looking forward to meeting them all tonight, because I will save them afterwards. Oh yeah, by the way, I got really confused here because I was like, wait a second, surely there's something here. Underneath the leaves, as the annotation said, there is a lever. I don't know how I didn't realize this. I do think at this point I did think that the grass looked suspicious, but I was like, nah, we're not gonna hide anything under grass. Sorry, it's just the stupidity of what my 2-year-old self thought. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the pantomime because I do go see them every year, because even though I haven't known Stefan for how long, I have known James all my life. So and about the way I actually watch it as well is, I think how James got, well, James is really into his drama even though he does law and politics, but his dad actually does run the pantomime thing, which is something I didn't realize. I'm actually making his dad a website. More details, I guess, not in a later date. Also, yeah, I want to say, but this is probably so to date. Even in future recordings, even though I haven't actually added future recordings yet, but this is probably the worst puzzle piece level I've done. So but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing James tonight and Stefan. I guess James's dad, because I get on with them all. Like, it's fun because, like, it's not a good thing. Yeah, also watching out for the annotation. Don't fail. But yeah, it's gonna be fun because the reason why I know James and all is my dad used to work, well, didn't used to work with his dad. I don't really know how it worked. I do know they used to be in like a band together, I know that. But yeah, it's good fun, honestly. Yeah, so my dad knows James's dad really well. My mum actually is really good friends with James's mum, so that means like we all get on together. So of course James's dad knows Stefan really well, since James's dad runs the pantomime, I think, at the moment. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he's the person who's in charge of a pantomime now, so yeah. So James's dad, I do know Stefan because I've spoke to him about him. I was like, yeah, because I was at James's house for Christmas Day with my parents, and of course James's parents and all were there, and I went to him. It's like, he asked me, am I looking forward to a pantomime? I was like, yeah, sure. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it more because I now know another person who's in. He's like Stefan. He was like, and I'm not a word of a lie, he went to me, that boy is good at art. And I just went to him, you have no idea. Like, honestly, as anyone who's watched a bit of Gaming Dream Team, actually, if you saw the latest channel update I've done, the thumbnail for our new Let's Play, I revealed the new Let's Play or not, and he can really draw. But I'm gonna stop fanboying over Stefan because I'm his biggest fan, and he knows I am. He just laughs at me. He's like, goes like, Craig, what are you on about? Craig, you're mad. What's the matter with you? But yeah, it's all good fun, and I'm looking forward to getting back to the Gaming Dream Team because it has been a wee while. And you do begin to miss it because, you know, it's been too long. Like, my Luigi Dream Team is going really well. So without any further ado, please rate, thanks all for watching, please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys all next time. We'll continue through World 2. See you guys all then. Bye!